My mouse isn't working. Do I exist? Hello? 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 Hi! Hi! Neff got first. Hello, Neff. Hello, Fantasy. Fantasy second. Good morning, everybody. Look at this cute Aureus. It's actually kind of wonky and terrifying. I need to fix it. We're not working on that today, though. Or that. We're working on this. Did some work on the background. I'm also playing catch up in the server for the Mercenaries. Marina, hello. How you doing? I forgot to turn on Spirit City for you. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I am just all over the place. Thank you, he's commissioned. Take your meds, thank you for the reminder. Hey! It's Maraca time, everybody. Hydrate and a stretch. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Oh, everything's so sore. Thank you for the stretch. And yes, just thank you. It's a commission that I am working on. Alright. That... I'm so distracted today. I missed my ADHD medication. I did some work last night on, Steam. Can you open? Christ. I did some work last night on the background. I am struggling so hard today. Okay, Spirit City is opening, so you guys should have your Spirit City back. My rain sounds are too loud, so let's turn those down a little bit. Maybe not mute everything. Good. Awesome. No! They're still on back order. But yes, I did some work on the background last night. I shifted the lamp more towards the middle to give everything kind of an even feel. And, yeah, still working on the drapes thing. But I can't finish the dress without finishing the background. So I had to do something to make it all work out. And, yeah. That's where we are. I think you need a new pharmacy. It's, literally, the medicine is not available to most places. It seems to happen every once in a while around February. I don't know what it is about February and my ADHD medication, but it seems to be hard to get in February. Because the last time there was a shortage like this, it was also February. And that was like the couple of months after I first started taking it. So I don't know what it is about February and ADHD medication, but apparently it's a thing. So I think I'm gonna have to start trying to anticipate if I run out in February. I'm gonna have to order my stuff early from now on. It's just one of those things. Gonna have to learn to do it. had a shower this morning, so more clean. Nicomensa, hello. Decubus. Decubus. Start getting some of the shading in on the face. Everyone's New Year's resolution: I'll take my medicine. Then after February, they've forgotten about it and the supply chains are restored. Maybe. Would it be okay to turn the fire crackling noise down a little bit? Yeah, I can do that. Sounds. Alright, let me put everything down to the lower levels where I normally keep them. Is that better? Yeah, sorry. I have my other sounds going that I can't play on stream. In a separate audio channel. So I don't really hear the Spirit City stuff, which is why I keep forgetting to turn Spirit City on. I am dumb. It's a change, it's a recent change to the way I have things set up, so I forget. I think I'm gonna change my brush for this. Trying to give it more of a lime wash effect here. Knitting for dear life. I don't want to take this project with me to Germany. You're going to Germany? Oh, for the writers thing? Or is that the family trip? Sorry, I'm getting into, like, fine details phase, so I tend to get really quiet around this time. I know background is pretty broad in terms of fine details, but it still requires A little bit of concentration. Bring some lighter color in here. Don't want it to be too uniform in the background, but there are just some places. Problem with doing single layer paintings. Yeah, I was worried about doing the tool, but I don't know. I think it turned out well. I'm proud of myself. It's one of the rare times. Thank you. We have a trip next month. Got a traveling backpack, 30 liters. Hope it holds everything I want. That's what practice runs are for. Practice, practice, practice. I'll take some of this lighter color horns, antlers rather. Problem with having painted just about everything on one layer is if you need to change anything, you've made it difficult. That's real. Good morning. Hi. Look at this beautiful woman that we're painting. Why would I do that to myself? I actually get a better result in my paintings if I paint on one layer the way, you know, real painters do. Probably because most of my learning for painting has been from real painting. I grew up doing traditional art before I had access to a computer, so that makes sense. It's actually not too much of a problem, to be honest. Bit of white fluff here. I just love the color of the tail. Carter! Good morning. Those concussions, man. Oh, by the way, my cousin's baby was born last night. I did put an announcement. I said it was his second child, but it's actually his third. People don't tell me these things. It's his second son. So he has 2 sons and a daughter. a baby. Oh. I am starting to really like this brush for a lot of things. Look at that transparency that I just made. It's so good. Ah! Let's say be proud of itself. Lightened up a little bit here. It's a bit dark back here. Just a smidge. Let's gib. It's kind of a weird brush, but I like it. It feels more natural. Arias is streaking! Or 3 stream streak. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us, Arias. How are you doing today, friend? Thank you, Mary Knight. I will pass on the congratulations. You're delighted at my struggle. I do this to myself. I honestly really love the other picture that you sent as well. Both pictures that you offered for me to paint were both amazing. Challenging in 2 different ways. But I think this one as a gift is definitely the better choice. It's very hard to narrow it down to just those 2 as well. Look, she's very beautiful and very photogenic, so I can imagine why you had so much difficulty. I wish I could say I'm good, but I think I need a break from Discord entirely. Are you okay? How we're supposed to plan? We'll tone down the jokes on the thing. The jokes that we've been making in regards to I'll keep everybody in line for you. Don't worry. You want to catch the enthusiasm? I'll keep him in line, don't you worry. Also, did you stream last night, Arias? Because if you streamed last night, I'm sorry I missed it. I know you said you wanted to try a little bit more. You need to tell me when you're streaming, because I don't get notifications. Okay. Just don't want to miss your streams. I love the little beaded thing hanging off her ears. It's so cute. Ah! God, delayed concussion. Christ. Does my anguish sustain you? Alright, let's make this make architectural sense. It's like a little timber frame in the wall. I really hope that she likes this. Right here. Well, this is technically out of bounds, but you never know with a printer. Chatting a sec. Concentrating real hard here. Get away. Her cheeks get so red when she's drunk, it's adorable. Aww. Well, you'll have to come and drink with us for sure. I drank so much mead last year. Oh my god. Trying to draw and my hand is just not having it right now. Alright, get some food. Make sure you eat. Get up, stretch. Sometimes it helps to walk away from a picture. The stones on the ear chain have little letters on them spelling out the name of other members of her pack, and inside of the glass vials. And the inside of the glass vials glow when you shine the magical UV light on them. Nice! Going to your school psychologist? Good. Good. You went through something that was very horrible, Arias, and I am very sorry that you had to go through that. Definitely, I think you should talk to the school psychologist. Because I think it'll be good for you. It's just a good thing to do in general. Absolutely it is. I think everybody should see a therapist, even therapists, especially therapists, as a matter of fact. Yeah, 100%. Hit us up on Discord. You get some craft materials though. You try your hand at some wire work. Ooh. No, concentrate, bonk. Yes. And Neff is Boop my Snoot. It is the Boop Snoot, like the Doop Snoot, but it's a lot less salad. Ugh. Knife. It is the snoot that gets booped. The Boop Snoot. Pouty face. I think they both need therapists. The therapist needs a therapist too. My hair towel's falling down. It's pulling on my hair. I took a shower this morning. My hair, it's free. Descend, level up, unlimited power, 5-stream streak. Thank you for sharing your time with us as always. Even if sometimes you, ow, lose your levels. How dare. Oh, I definitely need a therapist. But guess what? My therapy is like $2.5 grand a year when I go to Conquest. That's my therapy. And then I spend the rest of the year planning for my next therapy session. That therapy involves lots of alcohol and the best people on the planet. I'm not sure about this curtain in the corner. I'm just using it to hide my sins. Are you going this year already or only 2027? I'm going this year. $2,500 to go to Germany for Conquest sounds cheaper than an actual therapist at $200 in an hour in my experience. Yes, it is. It's considerably cheaper, and I have a better time with it. And I'm gonna have an even better time this year because I won't be sad and crying. This brush is really good at pushing color around, which is one of the reasons why I like it. But it also drops so much texture. Oh, the lovely texture. This transition point. Putting off doing the transition. Oh, this brush is so good for tulle. Look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh, I have found the perfect brush for tulle. Excited tiny incubus noises. And potato. Look at that, just like a few strokes and just fixed up that corner I've been struggling with. Just, mwah. Question is, do I use the signature color of the host or the event or favorite color or my favorite color or the character's favorite color or just blue so I can make why are the curtains blue joke? What? What? It's probably too late to make a request for curtain colors. You just moved to Germany to get cheaper therapy and cheaper conquest. That is true, but then I don't get to stay with my family. I would need a job, like a really good job. But I can change the color of the curtains if you like. I chose red because it was very prominent in the original background. And I was planning to do more in the background, but I would rather the subject be front and center. So I simplified it as much as I could while still keeping some of the architectural features. What field do I work in? Oh god, art. This is my job. And I can't afford to live. So I live with my elderly parents. But, I have a diploma in police foundations, I have a degree in English rhetoric and professional writing, and I have a post-diploma in, interactive media, but I've also done stints in computer science, events management, and independent studies in cargotecture, which is shipping container architecture, and I'm a big fan of thorium reactors and sustainable building. Everywhere is short on high-paying full-time art jobs. I am also a writer. For I can write everything from fiction to technical manuals. Yeah, it's quite a lot of qualifications, but I still can't find work. What does the fox say? No, you. Or keep leveling up, you. He does say that a lot. I'm hoping to get in with people who do, like, fabrication for things. Oh, there's Copenhagen Atomics. They're building thorium reactors. They're building liquid fluoride thorium reactors in Copenhagen. The kind of stuff that puts the dragon bones on the field at Mythodia. That kind of fabrication. You really paint like old famous painters? Also, good morning, Roman. And thank you. That was the effect I was going for here. So I'm glad that that is what's being seen, because that means I have succeeded. Have you tried sending an application to Mask World? I don't know what Mask World is. Arias said that she might have an in on the crafting team for Mythodia, and that would allow me to build up some more portfolio pieces other than just my dragon helmet that I made and a couple of other things. Big German LARP prop builder. Ooh. I also have a language learning disability, but that's never stopped me before. Other than having to be bilingual French for everything in Canada. Especially in the nation's capital, but I can't afford to live anywhere else because no one else will put up with me for as long as my parents do. I just moved back home in October after living alone for 15 years. Well, I had a roommate, but the languages do I speak? English. I speak English. And very, 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 very minimal German, even less Japanese, and then even less French. German is so easy to learn. Yes. Especially when it was my first language. Bard, I will seduce that skeleton dragon. It was interesting. Last year on the field, there were some people like standing near the dragon, and Nameless is very much like, well, the Demora have ways of dealing with the dead, right? And you honor the dead. So I'm just like walking across the field and I stop at the dragon skull and I do like my little bow thing and people are like watching me. Bone that dragon. No, German is not easy to learn. Not only do they have gendered nouns, but they also have a gender neutral for their nouns because complicated wasn't complicated enough. There were also people fucking near the dragon. Is that a thing? Did people have sex near the dragon bones? Were they boning next to the bones? Sorry, the sarcasm was implied. The Germans don't understand sarcasm. You path! Yeah, my character went and bowed to the giant dragon bones and said some funeral rites and then left because that's what he would do. You know, send off its soul because apparently the dragon bones were poisoning the land, and he's like, well, maybe they didn't give it a proper burial. I mean, it is just a skeleton in a field. Did your camp not get the announcement of the Orga wants to remind people please do not break the props or fuck on them? No, we did not. Germans, man. No, but we did hear about the Phantom Shitter. Here's all that's in German. Der, die, das, den, dem, des. And then verb conjugation. That's the problem I had in Japanese and in French, is all the verb conjugation. English is pretty simple in that regard. I hate it when you try and yawn, but your body's like, you're gonna swallow right now? Fun fact, the lady you were drawing knows who it was because someone, the Orga told her, and she refuses to let me in on the secret. Oh no. What, the dragon fucker or the mushroom fucker? Or the phantom shitter? Because we heard about the phantom shitter. There's some guy who would, like, go into people's showers at their camps and just, like, shit in their showers. Man, and here Arias has problems with Dendronia because of something that happened at an event that we weren't even at. She was just there by herself, on her own. Not as part of Dendronia, but as... and it wasn't even her fault. And this is tame? This? It's like, yeah, don't do that on the props. Please. People are weird. I mean, as an incubus, I think it's hilarious. But also, don't do that on the props. It's unsanitary. Especially for the people who are cleaning up the props, and putting away the props, and taking care of the props. It's unsanitary. Don't do that. The phantom shitter story is hilarious, though. Apparently there was just some dude and he would shit in the showers all the time, and he would go into other people's camps and shit wherever they had a shower. I don't know, I think they were trying to pull PewDiePie or something. That one story where he got sick and he really had to take a dump and there were no bathrooms, but there were these public showers. So I wonder how someone has that much shit in them. Luckily, I get to go to the girls' showers, and there didn't seem to be any shit in there. I'm glad. Sucks to be the phantom shitter if people get serious about it, since you can get usable human DNA from feces. Absolutely, you can find out who they are. Never leave evidence. Do we know if the dragon bones and the mushroom forest are going to be back? I didn't get to go into the maze because I was having too much trouble walking, because I'm horribly heavy and unfit. But I think after stream today I'm going to go for a nice walk because it's supposed to be like 5 degrees or something. Let's do a Canadian temperature check. If I can find my Firefox. Here it is. Oh, mouse, please. 0 with a high of 6 today. Wow. Oh, it's gonna be 11 on Saturday. Nice. Spring, it's coming. Yay. Finally. Dragon Bones might be unlikely since that plot is finished. I had no idea what the plot was. I'm glad I got a couple of photos of it, at least. Or, like, there were photos of it. I don't have a bloodline, more like a bone line. Okay. What would that charge me, though, besides vandalism? Bioterrorism, technically? I suppose so. Public indecency? The mushroom forest can technically pop up everywhere in the Bone Reaches. I'm guessing the Bone Reaches is a region? But who knows if they'll put in the effort again. Absolutely, I want a summary. I missed so much of the story last year and the year before. I am so lost when it comes to Mythodia because I don't understand German anymore. And, well, I just get lost. Being a fucking disgusting human, luckily that crime is punishable by death! Get to it, Death. I'll let you put your summary in, but I'm gonna go to the little demon room. This time I'm gonna make sure to mute my mic. I'll be right back. Everybody stretch. I'm back. Did it scare you? The Bone Reach is a region of Sarkhan that the conquest and probably a lot of future cons is set in. Okay. Can you say it goes bone deep? If someone covers a public bathroom blood, urine, or feces in Canada, employers are legally supposed to call biohazard cleaning team. Yep, but of course they just make their unqualified employees clean it up because it's cheaper and not safer. Yeah, if I were that employee, I would actually report the company. Welcome back. We're standing now. Because I needed to stand for a little bit. Gotta stand for something. I was that employee and told the manager what to do. She called the regional manager who made her clean it up. Still would have reported it. President Crow is stressed and probably need to vent about it. No, damn me later. Don't really want to talk about it on stream. Yeah, that's fine. Is it something that I'm doing, or, just general? Is that warm cranberry lemon muffins? Ooh. Refreshes coffee and teas. Neff is like the old office lunch lady here. The office granny. Did you know that my favorite muffins are lemon poppy seed? I have been struck. I don't have anything left to drink. Yeah, I love lemon poppy seed muffins. I love pretty much anything lemon. Lemon is delicious. It's rich. I don't have anything left to drink, Neff. Sorry. My dad has not made tea yet. And we haven't had any soda in the house in a little while. It's gonna take me a little bit to figure out, so let's turn that off. All this effort, and I'm just probably going to add a blur to it later. I'm smart. But I want it to look good. Montreal style bagels. Do you also go poppy seed or sesame seed? I go everything bagels. I love everything bagels. Bagels. I have a weird way of saying it too, apparently. Comes with a tea mug. Thank you. Everything bagels are very good. Yes, they are. Fun fact, poppy seeds contain a raw ingredient for massively addictive drugs. Indeed, opium. You'd have to eat a whole lot of poppy seeds to get anywhere? Absolutely. Your mom came with it, so you chatted a bit before she left? That's nice. I wish my mom's ability to talk hadn't been ruined by her stroke. Stupid COVID. I had 2 claims for the same song on my VOD yesterday. And that song is still not in, no matter how many times they auto-claim my VODs. That song is still not in my VODs. And I wish I could, like, go to Twitch and be like, yeah, these people are filing false claims against my videos all the time. We sit again. Down we go. Hey Ross, how's it going? Oh god, I could go for an everything bagel right now. Oh, I want a bagel so badly. So reset my VN. Hello? 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 There we go. Oh my god, Ross, it's been happening for like a year. A full year. Yeah, because what they do is they mute the audio in the VOD, and then they try and take some of your revenue if you don't fight it. It'd be like, it's like the amount of bananas you would have to eat to get potassium poisoning. Yeah, you'd probably die before you got potassium poisoning. Probably die of bananas. At that point, you have more to worry about than potassium. Yep. I feel like if a person places enough false claims that they can't be allowed to do so for a given period of time, yeah. Tired, trying to get myself to do things, but very EP, clearly very EP. If I can be asleep for less than even half an hour and still have dreams. That's some fast REM cycle. It's not a person though, there's solid evidence, a lot of spams, copyright claims across a ton of different channels and video subjects. Yep. It's auto claims by a company. And the company will just be like, oh, it was just our auto claim system. But like, it's clearly a Chinese company that's doing it. And I think they're doing it just to get the personal information from the claimant. So then I have more information. I know that was a very extended thought, but I was concentrating pretty hard. It's so stupid that the copyright claim lasts 30 days if you counter it and they just don't respond because they can't, they're a bot. So you lose 30 days of monetization for nothing? Yeah, I hate that so much. A lot of false copyright claims come from bots, unfortunately. Yep. I'm convinced that since YouTube doesn't do fuck all about it, that well, it means that they have to pay the creators less, and they don't have to pay the bots either. They probably won't do shit until something far bigger than Google has a problem, in which case they won't. It's a problem everywhere. These big corporations that run everything, which is why, you know, Gander Social. That's why I invested in Gander Social, because I believe that we need more democracy on the internet. These big corporations, they can go fuck themselves. If there were a better option than Twitch, I would stream there. But because Kick is full of degenerates, I don't go there. Kick is where you go when you get kicked off of Twitch. Even though their pay is better, I probably wouldn't have any viewership there, so it's not even worth it. I know everyone says to multi-stream, you gotta stream to YouTube, and you gotta stream to Kick and everywhere else at the same time. And I'm like, that's just... I'm not trying to create an empire here, I just want to do art, man. Why do you hate capitalism so much, you call me? Yeah. The other thing was trying to play rally racing. My OC, I've decided to put into this game. This is a Canadian flag. Fuck it, Weeball. Fair enough. Honorary Canadian. The bus line comes up to here. Bounce? Nope. Up to here. I was right. It goes up to here. The thing I'm learning about tool dresses is that you have to do everything underneath before you paint the tool on. Kick pays out more, but we left because we couldn't even report the bots for the IP addresses to get banned, like on Twitch. Oof. Yeah, banning IP addresses doesn't work anymore. You just have to repeatedly ban the account, so you need a bot that bans the bots. Sorry, concentration mode again. Should IP ban their asses too? Yeah. I'll get to the hydrate when I get something to hydrate with, Fantasy. Sorry. Don't have anything in the moment. Seem to be struggling a bit, like right here. Kind of I'm exaggerating here, but it helps sometimes. Let's go back and try that other brush. fabric's starting to come together. Oh, tea is coming. That has water in it. The only water I like to drink is the water at Conquest. It's some of the best water I've ever had in my life. Also, ever heard a song that while you liked, it made you cry? Yes, that happens all the time. Into the finest of details. Survival tips. You can't die inside the living room. Spend too much time trying to organize things, including the physical folders of art roughs and such. But yeah. Because there were times I could not be near a PC. As much as I want to hear this opening sound of a racing game. It also makes me very teary-eyed. Just listen to Deja Vu over and over and over again. So terrified to ask. I'm also afraid to ask how you came to that conclusion. How wrong you are. Are we gonna test this hypothesis on death? What are your sources? He's coming.
Pretty good. You remove the hair that's hanging in her eye.
Well, I haven't drawn that in yet. I'm still finishing the face. Tea. Why does it taste like Fruit Loops? It's weird. It's not called the dining room. It's called the living room. The amount of people who have tripped on the edge of the rug. You see, it's called the living room because it's irony. I've been struck. Why? Hira! Is it Earl Grey tea? Some people find it tastes like Fruit Loops. Yes, it is Earl Grey. It tastes the way Fruit Loops smells. I know it feels like I haven't done much, but I've also done quite a lot today. I'm also trying to bring down more darkness in the upper part of the wall, because that's where the light's not hitting. Trying to give it more of a lime wash plaster look. Have to go for it. Can always repaint the antlers. trying to get the effect of, like, thick velvet drapes. Why? I don't know. Corner's gonna take me a while to figure out. Trying to hide my sins with blending. I am really liking this brusher painting tool though. Damn. This brush is too perfect for this fabric. It's making it too easy. I've been sipping. Enjoy your nap in the shade, Rouse. Enjoy your nap in the shade, Neff. Hear the train a coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen that sunshine since I don't know when I'm stuck in compliment prison. And time keeps dragging on. Okay. Fantasy, you give so many hydrates compliments that you just have a permanent room in compliment jail. You just go lock yourself in there. So it's really cozy. Don't worry. Compliment jail is not a bad place to be. Free room and board. Whatever you need in the fridge, it's just always there. Oh, this brush is so good. I'm glad I tried this out. Look at how perfectly it covers that. Couple of strokes and just bam, dress. Tool dress. It's too good to be true! You may throw bricks at me now. If food is not good, be eating water. Just waiting for the sun to go down so I can play Minecraft. You need to get some, like, actual, like, blackout curtains, Fantasy. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm in love with this brush again. Especially for sheer fabrics, like, oh my lord. Oh my god. It looks so good. It's not so great for painting skin. I much prefer the round mixing brush for skin. But for things with a more obvious texture, the brush that I was using is really good. We haven't even reached 2 hours yet. She is very pretty. better. We haven't done a flip in a while. Oh yeah. Way too, just do that. Start fading things so that I can see better what I'm doing, so I'm not distracted by all sorts of stuff. This is not a step I normally take. I think it'll help me concentrate a little bit better now. You gotta make things work when you have ADHD. Reduce the distractions. All right. It's gonna be break time. We've reached the point where I have to start taking more frequent breaks to reset my brain. I'll have to pull the other hand over as a reference too. But we're getting very close to done. I'd say another day or two probably. Waiting for the sun to go down so I can play with Minecraft. Oh, not really, since well, the sun is out so I can finish this blanket. Fair enough. Well, you know what? The days are getting longer. Let's lean back, put my feet up. Oh, there's Canada Post. Wonder how my shipping is going on my stuff. Origin Airport, waiting for ship package. Left sorting center of origin. Package off sorting center of origin. Arrived at Origin Airport. Origin Airport. I'm wondering, because, like, I ordered a bunch of stuff from AliExpress. And, I'm wondering if they just wait for all of the things they ordered to show up at the airport and then they all get bundled into one and then they get flown over. Since it's all one order from AliExpress, instead of like a bunch of little packages here and there, I don't really know. Because last time I ordered from AliExpress, it was just like one thing at a time. And I have another order to put in. It's gonna cost me another $200. Fuck. But it's stuff for my character that's like a one-time purchase kind of thing, so I don't need to purchase it again. Also, Ezreal, if you know anyone else who needs paintings, I am definitely available for more paintings. We've got Necromancer's Pepper to do next as like a royal portrait, so kind of like this actually, but more like a dog sitting on a throne with like a royal robe. He donates so much to the channel that I'm like, yeah, you can just pay the regular pet price. Just pay the regular pet price, I'll do that one. Because Necromancer's a crazy man. Yawn. I went to bed quite late last night. And then I missed all of the server conversation at like 4 in the morning. I think I'm slowly fixing the problems with the perspective on the back wall. Because we've got like the pillars. I have put the shading in the wrong spot on the pillars. But since we're fading the background out of existence, it doesn't need to be, like, perfect. I just wanted some architectural elements, because our focus is our subject. And I think shifting the lamp to, like, be completely above her really helps bring the focus to the center of the painting. Like, the photography is excellent, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, compositionally as a painting, it's a little bit better. I feel like I'm saying artist things that make me sound like I'm an actual artist, but I mean, I suppose. Guys, I'm an actual artist. I'm a real boy now. My brain needs a slight break from this, which is why sometimes commissions can take a long time, but I'm glad I have lots of time. But at the same time, it's probably going to be done in a day or two, because I want to give my client their painting. And also so that Ezreal has time to actually, you know, get it printed. I hope it prints nicely. Because there's always a risk with paintings, even though I got a monitor that's like true color, quote unquote. There's always a risk that the colors are wrong, but I'm pulling the colors directly from the photo. That's another reason why I pull the colors directly from the photo for commissions and not do the thing like I did with practice where I choose from the color wheel only so that I learn more about color. Because, like, that green dress, once again, almost all of it's actually yellow. This is a weird thing about green. It's kind of like a halfway between color. And so things that are, like, absolutely true green tend to really not exist. Like, the things that you see are green are usually more yellow or more blue. And, like, real, like, perfect in-between green is very rare. At least in photography. Maybe in nature, but like you look at my background and even that, it's a lot of like blue greens. I wonder if I should get the painting I did of Kit and Maddie like printed on a canvas or something. Thought I saw something in the corner of my eye, but it was just fluff. Yeah, I'm rather happy with this so far. The curtains are still a little eh. I could just do the Renaissance painter thing and just blend everything out into a vague oil painted background. After all, our subject is the girl. Our pretty lady. You'll have to bring her by so that she can meet us at the Mercenaries camp. That's just what I call us, but I think people are leaning towards the suggestion that I made. Cursed mouse clicking on things. Don't need VLC Media Player open. Perhaps I should switch to co-working for now. Would people be adverse to that? Oh, also have to show the Arius chibi. And I started doing the embroidery design for my veil. It's the only thing that's not on the piece list that I've got below it. But I'm gonna take that embroidery design and I'm gonna put it on like a sheer fabric. I would much prefer to put it on a piece of silk, but I don't have a silk thin enough that has that kind of transparency. You got quiet. I think we're gonna switch to co-working for now, because I need to take a break from the painting to reset my brain. So let's bring up Spirit City. Ugh, cursed mouse. Can I do this with my tablet? Yes. Wait. There's so many things that I always have to move. Well, you see when people who are working while watching type less in chat. Yeah, they do. Yep, I stream Monday to Friday. I've been doing that for a full year now. The only time I miss is Conquest, Christmas, appointments, and around the Canadian Thanksgiving time, so around the second Monday of October. So usually the only times I miss are when I'm, you know, moving house, which happens once every like 10 years, apparently. Or 5 to 10 years I move. Alright, let's change our category to co-working. And we'll change it to... So we'll do that for the next hour or so, and then we'll end stream. And I'll probably work on the painting a little bit more this afternoon. It's just my brain needs a little bit of a reset from the painting and drawing right now. So let's bring up Spirit City. Hide this. Go here. Toss in a little bit of keyboard typing. Let's change our background here. We'll go back to the Demora Islands here. Afternoon has nicer colors. Where did the umbrella go? Or is that just... No, it's just a stick. There's the umbrella there. I thought the umbrella was here. I'm a dum-dum. Let me drag this over here so I can still see chat. And activity. Bay window. Typing. Oh, I got a little bird man hanging out here. Let's maybe turn off the thunderstorm for you guys. Turn on some seagulls. The seagulls are always very weird in this. Because like the bird singing is really loud, but the seagulls tend to be very quiet. Let me know if the seagulls are too loud. The same with the chimes. Like, you turn on the chimes at like the lowest level, it's like in your ears. Ah, now I hear the seagulls. Okay, those chimes drive me nuts. Anything else? Just a nice sunny day. Oh my god, mouse. You're fine? Awesome. Awesome. Oh, pigeon got a letter. Let's pet him. Oh yeah! Alright. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Alright. Thanks for coming by, Ezreal. I always appreciate it. And once again, thank you so much for the commission. I will continue working on it this afternoon. because I am very much enjoying painting her. I always love to do new subjects, so. And I get more art done. The more clients I have, the more art I get done, because I never finish my personal stuff. I finish stuff for other people, just not for myself. So, taking commissions is a great opportunity to get art done. Alright, you have a great day, and I'll see everybody else in 15 minutes. Thank you for the raid, Arias. Bring in yourself. Did you have a good time in your stream? Welcome back. How you doing? Oh, you did you see the thing earlier? Hold on. Race multi-raid. The eyes are a little scary, so I'll fix them. But I started doing, like, super quick lining. Arias, why are you raiding twice? It's weird. I don't know how raids work. Oh, it's fine. Oh, my knee is hurting today. Yikes. I figured we would do some co-working. I'm not getting much writing done, because I'm looking at our Discord for the thing. But I'll get writing done in a few minutes. That scared me. It literally made me jump. Fantasy, scene change, what do you want? Yeah. Meow. Unless you wanted to save your scene change for later, if that's what you meant. Oh, when she wants to change it? Oh, okay. I see a Zeogram lurking. Zeo, when are you streaming next? I always keep missing you. I want to raid my Zeo. My own Nissan. Okay, so I'll save that for Arias next time we're doing co-working if she wants to change the stream. Since it's more or less just you here, Fantasy, do you want to go to Tube? Because my knee kind of hurts and I want to go for a walk while it's really nice out. So I can send you off to Tube. Roman is still here too, apparently, real quiet. You're free from compliment jail. You can come and go as you please. You know to go sit in compliment jail when you give too many compliments, okay? Just lurking. Well, I know Fantasy really likes Tube. Yeah. And I'm gonna get up and go for a walk around the block. Maybe I'll drag my dad with me or my brother. Yeah, I want to go to Tube, though. We haven't been to Tube in a little while. But, I'm going to end stream here. Because my knee really hurts. Really hurts. Jesus Christ. We're just gonna stop the timer. Stop the timer. Thank you. Like an evil wizard. Yep. Back, I had to keep reminding myself the fucking approach with drawing. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. That's how you get better. Draw, and draw some more. Even if you don't finish it, just draw some more. But, that's it, my friends. We're off sailing to other waters. May you wash ashore in distant lands and find new adventures, or off to see the fantastic tubular troll. I'll see you tomorrow for more painting if I don't finish it tonight. Because I'm really enjoying it. I just need a break from my own brain. Alright, I'll go take a... You're doing it wrong! Yeah, just draw. It doesn't have to be right, just draw. It'll be right next time you draw it. And remember now, I love you. Bye-bye.